Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the next matchup in hard mode. Vatic Esports versus Synchronic. Two of the toppest teams that are teams of the top. Going at it today in the Tempest Clash Cup. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. A whole lot of fun. So let's see who's going to be victorious. Need to turn it down in my ears. The game sounds a little too loud for me. There we go. Royal Champion on the left side of the base. Simon going first. Simon is a current defending world champion. He won the whole thing with Synchronic last year. And now he's going against all of his former teammates. Teehee. World champion getting her value. Spirit Fox going invisible again. One more invis before we hit the recall. Nice. Nice. There's the recall. Get her out of there. Pretty decent value to start it off. We drop the queen with a sneezy on the northwest side of the base. Okie dokie. I've been seeing sneezy put on the queen somewhat consistently lately. Like, it's happening every once in a while. Everybody's loving the sneezy, man. Root Riders are in from the top. Redeploy the champion king with Frosty on the outside of the base. What do we put on Warden then if Sneezy's on the queen? He's got a Diggy on the Grand Warden. Cool. Skeleton spell to help distract some stuff. Sweet. Everybody making their way inside. Healthy for now. We got the Warden ability coming up soon. Cool. Type something. Boom, boom. There we go. Now let's see if this is going to work out. He does not bring the overgrowth on this version of the attack. Just doesn't think he needs it. Rage Tower going off on defense. King ability on the outside. He's also got Snake Bracelet. Doing a nice job of making the funnel, keeping all the Root Riders inside the base. We finally popped the Warden ability. Troop Launcher through its last barrel. We got extra Giants, extra Wall Breakers, everything in the core, and this is just looking wrecked, dude. Oh my gosh, the value's insane. Still got a Queen ability. We got an invisibility spell. Down goes the Monolith. Royal Champion still vibing. Almost at full health, man. Wow. We could drop the invis for her, and she'll stay alive throughout the whole thing. There it is. Down goes the multi-archer tower. Plenty of time for cleanup, and Simon gets it done against his former teammate Philip. Simon just deletes his base, dude. And 99% and 1 hundo. That's how you start a match right there. GG. Leo is rocking with the first attack for Synchronic here today. We got Root Riders. We got Overgrowth. We got Recall Spell. All the stuff we would expect out of a Root Rider attack. Send the champion here on the bottom right side of the base. Take out the multi-archer tower. Get the bomb tower, the air defense. We're gonna go in. Teslas might be messing up the pathing. Next invis, she still goes to the town hall, so that's perfect. Trying to get the town hall before we recall. Next invisibility. Town hall secured. Air sweeper as well. One more invis. We want the fire spitter too. That'll be great value. Spirit Fox goes invisible, but we go ahead and recall. And we're just gonna start on the bottom side of the base. Let's do it. Let's do it. Root Riders, Valkyries, redeploy the champion, Grand Warden, Apprentice Warden, healers, balloons, a headhunter. Down goes the enemy Barb King. Got a troop launcher, but he's not dropping it right away. I like that. I think you should always delay the troop launcher, especially if your units are still just on the outside of the base like this. There's no need to drop it immediately. He deploys it there on the left. In my opinion, still a little early, but it'll still get great value. Queen's gonna stay on the outside of the base. We got a Barbarian King. He's gonna go on the left side with the Queen. Cool. Cool. Tornado Trap hits him. Root Riders are riding. Queen walking to the left. Ice Golem to join the fight. King, Queen gonna go toward the Gigabomb area. In fact, everybody's gonna go over there. Pathing a little wonky here to get to the middle. We do have an Overgrowth spell still to use. Poison Tower popped off in the core there. Wall breakers from the troop launcher are actually activating traps. That's a nice bonus. Overgrowth spell on the right. Cool. That'll send us directly to the Monolith. Royal Champion getting blasted. She goes down. Monolith just killed the Royal Champion. Finally, we get through the Monolith. King and Queen are both healthy with ability, at least. Boogers from the Sneezy trying to go take out the Xbox. Multi-Archer Tower will take quick care of them, though. Get through that Inferno Tower. Gonna fight the Minion Prince now. Send a Headhunter. Well timed. Down goes that enemy Minion Prince. We got a lot of units still alive. King, Queen, Warden. 2 hero abilities. Is it enough? Time might be the biggest issue. Only 35 seconds to go. We got no spell support. Come on. Go, go, go. Pops the Queen ability just to help with time. Got extra Queens. Got the Giant ready to do damage. Wall break from the right side of the base. Ooh, Root Rider's still opening up all the walls. Spiky Ball does a lot of damage. Super Barb on the last gold mine, and he's gonna get it. Slow and Steady wins the race, but Synchronic get a 3-star on their first attack as well. And we're tied up. Cool. 3-3. Kingsman has attack number 2 for Vatic Esports. Send the Royal Champion. Send some rocket balloons. Down goes the air defense. Cool. We pick up the Expo. With the help of that Invis, should be able to get a couple more buildings. Some more rocket balloons on the right. Spirit Fox goes invisible. We drop the next Invis. Only got 1 Invis left. Spirit Fox is dead, so we go ahead and recall the heck out of there. Send the Root Rider straight into the Town Hall area. Nice. 1 Root Rider will help these, or 1 Valkyrie will help these Root Riders a ton. Troop Launcher deployed pretty early here. Diggy stuns the Town Hall, it's good news. Ice Golem on defense, Furnace as well. King with Frosty outside of the base. Rage the healers, which is good. Hello, Red Airborne Farm. Jeez, good thing you had the Cocoa Balloons. Good thing. Those healers would have got wrecked. We'll get through the multi-gear tower. Sneezy is spawning boogers. Overgrowth spell on the Monolith and the Fire Spitter and an Inferno Tower. Cool. King on the upper side of the base doing his thing. Warden popping his ability. Rage Tower going off on defense. Royal Champion getting through quite a bit on the upper side of the base. Pick up the Scatter Shot. Going for the Ricochet Cannon next. Overgrowth spell. Gonna expire in a little bit. There's an Invis. We got 1 Freeze, 1 Rage. King ability and Queen ability. 6 Super Barbs for the outside of the base. Rocket Spear doing its thing. Hopefully the champion can take out this Monolith inside the Rage. She's going to 3-shot it. It's good news. Down goes that Monolith. Royal Champion going down into the core. She's got a couple healers staying with her. They're raged up currently. That's good news. We got the Fire Spitter. Going to get the other Inferno Tower. Now it's doing extra damage. Yikes. Over on the left, a whole Tesla farm with the other Inferno and the Minion Prince on defense. That's looking scary. Royal Champion going to die. Boom. She's dead. This might start fizzling out. We got a King ability. The Giant's doing great work over here behind the triple Queen setup. A lot of Skelly Traps pop. They're kind of annoying. Yeti spawning Yeti Mites. Queens are doing their thing. There's still a lot of buildings to go. Only 39 seconds to do it. Queens are expiring. The Clone Queens are all gone. Only 2 healers left. We get through the Ricochet Cannon. Can that Queen stay alive? Ooh, no. Down goes the Queen. And now I don't think it's going to work for Mr. Kingsman. We got all these Super Barbs on the back end of the base. 20 seconds. He's got the Spiky Ball. He's got the Snake Bracelet. Taking out the air defense. Hold on. Can this work? Is there a... No. Because the Spiky Ball won't one-shot everything. It didn't one-shot hardly anything. 92%. So close. We need a meta that's less stale, and maybe I would do Legends videos. General X has rocket balloons for an air defense. Cool. More rocket balloons over on the right. Baby Dragon cleaning up some outside buildings. Cool. Baby Dragon getting some archers. Minion on the top side. Giant arrow through the middle of the base. Nice, nice. We've been seeing giant arrows quite a bit in the last couple matches, haven't we? It's been kind of cool to see. Dragons coming in from the right side. What happened to the camera? Who turned it off? Who turned off the camera? Oh, okay. It just decided to turn back on. Woo! Battle Blip, Dragons, Minion Prince, Sneezy, pop the Warden ability. Go, 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 go. We got 3 clone spells. I've been seeing this quite a few times lately as well. The triple clone Yeti Blimp. Gonna be able to get the Monolith easily. Pick up the Fire Spitter. Can we get the Yeti Mites to go target the Town Hall, please? No? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He didn't get enough Yeti Mites to target the Town Hall. Ooh. spicy. Even with the extra clones over there, it just didn't work. This could be an uh-oh, but he's got the champion still. He's got her ability. He's got 2 invis spells. He's got an ice golem. This is actually kind of sketchy, though. Minion Prince gonna get the bomb tower in the core. Minion Prince hits a Seeking Air Mine, gets sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Ooh. Healer's switching over to the Royal Champion. We still have her ability. We got the 2 invis. The main question is, does the Barb King distract to where we can't go? Oh, dude, she's in trouble. Why is he not invising the champion? He's got Hog Rider Puppet. That's why. She gets a free invis. Sure, Ice Golem freeze on the outside of the base. Bro, does he not know he has invis spells? Use them. Oh, jeez. He waits till the last second to start using them. Scary. And the other one? And the other one? Or not? Okay. Maybe the patience will pay off. He got that 2nd star. He's trying to be so patient to see if he can get the 3rd star. Champion goes down. Queen might be able to get through the ricochet cannon, but he doesn't have the time for her to beat through a wall. Rip. Rip for Mr. General X. She does get through the ricochet cannon. She can reach 1 more storage. But it's going to take so long to get through a wall. That's a time fail. That's a time fail for General X, and we're going to be tied up 5-5. I do think Synchronic will have the better percent, but it's kind of close. Kind of close. Nachoa has more dragons. Cool. Let's see the dragons flying in the air. I think it's more fun to watch dragons than Root Riders, so I'm down. That Royal Champion already super low on HP, and we got like 78 invis spell. He brought 11 invis spells, and the Royal Champion dies immediately. This is a big problem. Oh, rip the homie, dude. Nachoa's champion got blasted. And just sit back, take a sip of coffee, and see how he recovers. Whew. Angry Jelly on Barb King. Did he use it? Oh yeah, the Headhunter died right away to the Inferno. Pops the King ability, Giant Gauntlet, Rage Vial, throwback. Minion Prince with invis spells on the right side. Okay. King's dead as heck. Another invis for the Minion Prince. Gonna be able to pick up the scatter shot. Are we just gonna do a million invis spells on the Minion Prince now? That was kind of a wonky invis. Alright. Pick up the bomb tower. Send Minion Prince straight to the fire spita. Dragons on the left. Minion Prince still has an ability. Dark Orb, Metal Pants. Hopefully that Dark Orb can get good value. Battle Blend does get to the Town Hall. We rage the Yetis. Dark Orb actually hits the core at least, including the sweeper facing the dragons. So that's good use of the Dark Orb. Good timing as well. Warden ability keeping these dragons safe for now. Got a couple of extra units on the top side trying to go for that air defense with the help of a freeze. Can he get it down? I think he will with the balloons. Dragons clearing a good section of the base, but are they going to be able to get everything? Probably not. He swagged his entire Royal Champion, so we were really just looking to see him recover for a decent 2-star, and I think that's what he did. This is actually still, like, respectable percent, considering that he swagged an entire hero. The most important hero. Warden's gonna go down. Dragon's gonna go down. And it's gonna finish here. He might not even get 80. You'll get the air defense for 79. Yeah, and that's it. Very nice try, Nachoa. Decent recovery. Alright. So it could be a 2-hour stream. Philip has a battle blend. We got an invis Royal Champion on the left. Cool. Yetis with the rage spell. Now they're just going for the enemy queen on the other side of the wall. Lol. At least the Yeti might still get value. Another invis for the Royal Champion. We got a lot of invises for the Royal Champion. We're sending her to the core to go pick up that monolith. Cool. Cool. Down goes the monolith. We'll get the left side Inferno Tower. Over on the right. Fire Spirits from the Furnace. 2 Ice Golems. A Headhunter. Royal Champion just cleared the Furnace. She's clearing the entire core of the base. This is looking great for Philip. Look at this Royal Champion value. Not only is she going to get this right side Inferno Tower, she's going to go get a Poison Tower too. That's the last invis. Wow, wow, wow. That value is crazy. Jeez. It is a little awkward with the Inferno Tower staying up, but it looks like he just gutted so much of the base. It's insane. Dragons. Battle Blimp was used early, but we do have the Warden ability with the Minion Prince here. We got the King that we're dropping up top with the Frosty. Sure. No more spells, just the Minion Prince Dark Orb effect. There it is. Hits the Town Hall. Everything on the right side of the Town Hall. Rocket Balloon sneaking in for that air defense. Down it goes. No more air defenses on this base. There's really not much left that could target the dragons except for traps. The enemy champion, who's going to go down in a second. The scatter shot. And that's it. I think the King's Spiky Ball took out that Inferno Tower on the top side of the base. Cool. But we don't have that many dragons left, at least not on the bottom side. Most of them died. We got a bunch over there with the Warden on the left, including an E-Dragon. What in the world? Lots of snakes from the King's Snake Bracelet doing some damage. Minion Prince on defense doing a lot of damage. Minion Prince on offense here doing the most damage. And it's looking good for Mr. Phillip. At least I think so. 50 seconds on the clock. 2 more rocket balloons. We got a Headhunter if we could time it well to fight this Queen, and we can. That Queen will go down easily. She's no match for the snakes. That's going to be a 3-star for Synchronic. Hey, yo! And they're going to have the lead against my homies at Vatic Esports. Uh-oh. 8-7. All right. Pressure's on Vatic. They need to triple their next attack. GG on this attack. Tryhard has Root Riders, and he needs to triple for his team. Roast, they're going to be in a pickle. Royal Champion trying to get some good value here on the right side of the base before we recall her the heck out of there. Invis spell it up. We pick up that multi-archer tower. Cool. She gets out of there. Top right side, we got the wall breaker. Nice. Ice Golem, Queen, Log Launcher, Super Barbarian, Valkyrie, Poison Spell. We did not hit the Furnace with the Poison Spell. Oh well. Root Riders are on the top side of the base. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got Royal Champion redeployed on the top. Cool. Rage Spell, Warden ability. King on the left side of the base. Yetis from the Log Launcher getting in front of the Queen, helping her out quite a bit. Alright. Rage over the Town Hall, Overgrowth on the right, Rage Tower on defense. King on the left has his ability still to use the Spiky Ball. Queen's got the action figure with the Giant Giant. World Champion will have Hog Rider Puppet. What in the world? What in the world? Let's see if it'll work though. Minute 20 on the clock. We're going. Making our way through the left side of the base. Super Barbs on the outside. There's the Spiky Ball. Cleans up everything on the outside. Royal Champion still has her ability to rock and roll. Queen as well. There we go with the Queen ability. Invis spell. Still waiting on the Royal Champ ability. Trying to be as patient as we can. She's going down. Then we pop it. Hog Riders. Hog Riders. They hit a giant ball right away though. Tornado Traps there doing damage. Monolith is looking scary, but we got so many units alive. A good Invis spell protects the Queens. Protects the Champion. Down goes the Monolith, and it's looking good. But Mr. Tryhard. Woo! They're going to get another triple. And they are still very much in this match. How about that? This is going to be a juicy finish to this match. Plenty of time left over, even with all the traps on the back end of the base here. We got 3 heroes still alive. E-Boots takes out the Skellies right away. Gonna be about 15 seconds to spare. Maybe 16, maybe 17. GG, Mr. Tryhard. Mr. Big Brain Einstein is using a lot of rocket balloons. A lot of rocket balloons. Warden Walk with an electric owl. This feels old school, man. Fireball, 16 rocket balloons, 3 earthquakes, 4 invis. We're using 3 right away. Boom. Fireball to the builder hut. Set a pretty decent funnel. Baby dragon. Headhunter. Down goes the enemy champion. Alright. Balloons for some outside archer towers. The plan is planning thus far. Sweet. I think those rocket balloons were supposed to go to the multi-archer tower. He kind of whiffed the positioning there. We drop an invis. We drop another 2 rocket balloons. Down goes that multi-archer tower. They also pool the poison tower effect. Warden's going to be in a little bit of trouble here. We send 2 headhunters. That should save him. Cool. Headhunters in the rage gym are so cracked as well. He's using a lot of rocket balloons early, man. There's another 2 on the left side of the base. Battle blimp over there. Is it meant to go all the way and take out the town hall? Probably. Probably. There is a gigabomb there. We got the rage spell though. Tornado trap. Come on, Yeti Mites, get that town hall. Oh, he's gonna get it. Oh yeah. Right? Woo! It looked like barely, but he got it. He got the other defenses in that compartment too. He dropped a poison spell on the enemy furnace. King and queen with some ice golems here on the left. They're going to fight the enemy ice golems. An extra rocket balloon inbound. Try to get that Tesla while the queen's taking a lot of damage. Oh, she's actually getting hit pretty hard. She might go to ability because of those archers. That's crazy. That's where something like the unicorn would have actually come in clutch. If he had a unicorn, that probably wouldn't have happened. Warden's still vibing. Just all alone up there. Healers for backup, I guess. So technically he's not alone, but you get what I mean. King slithering across the floor. Dude, that skin just makes me laugh. The way he crawls instead of walks is hilarious. Skeleton spell on the right, distracting the monolith. We do have a royal champion that we could throw in there, and we do. Seeking shield, rocket spear immediately, and down goes the monolith. Cool. King's got earthquake boots, spiky ball, does a lot of damage. This might actually triple, dude. Old school hero dive, rocket balloons, fireball, and it's gonna work. Einstein single-handedly saving the meta. What a G. What a G. This is great for him and his team. Not so great for Vatic Esports. Beautifully done for Synchronic. They're gonna be at 11 stars after 4 attacks. Wow. Imran has the final attack for Vatic Esports. This is do or die time. Basically a must triple attack. As Vatic Esports are down by a star here in the last round of attacks. 1 invis there to force her toward the scatter shot. Drop the next invis to cover her butt. We get the scatter shot. We get the air defense. Drop another invis to pick up the X-bow. The multi-archer tower. No, we'll just recall right now. Boom. Get her out of there. Log launcher, queen with frosty, ice golem, quake spell. I got the hiccups, man. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Skeleton spell. That'll distract the king and the monolith, which is good news. Super barb on the wizard tower was a little late, so the log launcher dies, I think, earlier than it was supposed to. We should have got another log or 2 off. So the monolith is still up. Yeti Mites can hopefully go get it. King on the outside. Queen will go inside. And you need the Yeti Mites to finish off the monolith. They should. And they do. Ice Golem wall break up top. Some super barbs to try to funnel. Super barbs died instantly. We drop the Root Riders from 12 o'clock with only 1:40 on the clock. Okay. Royal Champion with the Root Riders, the Valkyries, King to go toward the scatter shot, and he will. Queen to fight the enemy, Royal Champion, and she'll take her out. Then she'll beat on a wall. Never mind, because the King ability opened up everything. Queen will eliminate the fire spitters. Root Riders are slowly making their way to the town hall. Royal Champion in the Warden ability. That's good news. We do have rocket spears, thank goodness. Queen has magic mirror, giant. Cool. I am getting a phone call. Overgrowth on the bottom. Royal Champion will take out that multi-gear tower. We did get the town hall, but remember, they must triple. This needs to be a 3-star. Queens are beating through a corner wall. We're gonna get through the ricochet cannon. We still got rocket spears in the air. Queen will go down on the left. He's got literally nothing else he can deploy. Wizard on the outside of the base. Royal Champion's still healthy, though. This is looking like a 3-star for Imran. He's gonna get it done. That Royal Champion can stay alive. She'll be so quick with the cleanup. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Time is actually getting close. Bless you, Lex. Thank you. 98, 99, and 100. It's a 3-star. Good job. Mark as the final attack of the match. Cool. We'll get the air defense. We'll get the ricochet cannon. They need a 76% 2-star for the tie, the draw. 77% 2-star or better. And Synchronic pick up the W. He's getting the town hall early, so we don't have to worry about the stars, just the percent. 77 or better, and Synchronic walk away victorious. Town hall is secured. Royal Champion taking a lot of damage from the traps. We'll go ahead and recall her. Spirit Fox is dead. We got an Overgrowth. We got Root Riders, Ice Golem King, Siege Barracks outside of the base with the Archer Queen. Cool. Root Riders are inbound. Sweet. Healers, Balloons, Apprentice, Warden, Sneezy, redeploy the Champion, Valkyries. Everybody going in. He's just got to have some well-timed abilities, a decent Overgrowth, and he'll be able to manage that percent that he needs. Knowing Synchronic, though, they're going to be trying to show off, trying to get that 14-star performance, and they just might. There's the Healing Tome from the Grand Warden, Eternal Tome as well. Moving into the middle section of the base. King, Queen, still healthy, fighting CC troops, fighting the enemy Barb King on the outside of the base. There's the Overgrowth. Force everybody upwards. We get hit by the Tornado Trap, spinning in circles for a few seconds. 90 seconds on the clock. Minion Prince on defense, taking out everything from the Siege Barracks. Sure. We just passed the 50% mark. We still got a Queen ability. 2 Invis spells. That's pretty much it. Ricochet Cannon doing a lot of damage. Healers are getting a hit. Inferno Tower, Fire Spitter, wake up. Hang on, bro. The 77 is not guaranteed. This is looking sketchy. Hold on. Everything's fizzling out. Dude, no way. Imagine he doesn't get 77 when that's all you need to win. Hold on. This is questionable. Hold on. He's got a Queen ability. He's got an Invis. Royal Champion's dead. Every single Root Rider died. No more outside troops. And he still needs 15 buildings. Oh my gosh. Queen ability is going to have to get so much here. We get the Ricochet Cannon. Giant getting out in front. The Expo locked onto a Clone Queen. Took her out. That Clone Queen could have gotten like 4 buildings on the outside. That's a huge rip. Down goes the Expo. We'll get the Poison Tower. 67. He needs 10 more buildings. He's not going to get it. He's got a Wizard on the outside, but the Wizard Tower is alive. Does a 180. Trick shot. Spring Trap. Hits the Wizard. 74. He needs 3 more buildings. You gotta be kidding me. Doesn't get the Wizard Tower. Doesn't have time for the gold mine. 76 would have gotten the tie. He's at 74. And it's over. Mark doesn't pick it up. And Vatic. Wait, I can't math. Because it's a draw. There's no way. It wasn't 76 for a tie. It was 74. The script is scripting. I'm bad at math, but it made it even better. Who has the better average attack duration? Oh my gosh, that's gonna determine the winner. Who has the faster attacks? No way. 248 to 250. Vatic actually get the win with that defense. What? Dude! What an ending! Jeez!